Hi everyone, I'm Jessica, and today we are going to be doing DIY dog toys. And so all that you really need is, and I think we do have a few kits here still. In that kit is just a t-shirt and the instructions. So if you can't make it up here to get a kit, or if we run out by the time that you get here, if you just have a shirt sitting around at home, like this is one that I had, then you can go ahead and use that. And then you need a pair of scissors, and that's about it. Maybe some like a ruler if you want it to be perfect. I am not a perfectionist, so we're just going to roll with it. I went ahead and pre-cut mine so that y'all wouldn't have to watch me cut an entire shirt. So that's what that was. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to lay out your shirt, and then you are going to make a cut down the seam of your shirt. And then I basically did like I cut out a square so that I didn't have to actually cut on the shirt. But what you're gonna do, and I will do like a small little cut, is you're gonna cut the length of the strip that you want. So this is gonna be kind of a longer strip, or if you have like a really big dog, you may wanna cut it all the way up to like the armholes. But you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna cut all the way across. And then you're gonna have you a strip of a shirt like this. And then from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn it this way, and then you're gonna make 9 diagonal cuts like this. So you're gonna, but make sure that you have 9. If you have any less, then it's not gonna be as thick and as sturdy as you may want for your dog. Unless it's a smaller dog. I've got a smaller dog, and this is what I'm making for her. So I did kind of shorter strips and kind of thinner strips. But if you want like kind of a bigger toy, definitely make like the bigger cuts and use a longer strip of shirt. So whenever you get your strips cut, you're gonna make sure that there's 9, and then you're gonna tie them all in a knot together like this at the end. So you're gonna make sure that you have a little bit at the top, and you're just gonna tie it into a knot and pull it really tight. Like I pulled it as tight as possible, and it's pretty hard. Like they can still bite on it, but it's relatively tough. So you can either go in 2 directions. So if you have a smaller dog like me, and I think this is the direction I'm going into, you can just take 3, or like your 3 sections, so 3 strands, 3 strands, 3 strands, and just braid them like this. And so what you're gonna do is you're just gonna take them, and you're just going to braid it. And I've learned that it's kind of easier if you kind of take it like this and then let the ones that you're braiding hang off, so that you can kind of do them a little easier. And then you can just knot them at the bottom whenever you're done, so that they're kind of like free-flowing strings like that. And then just do them all the way down to the bottom, and then just knot them off like you did at the top. But today what we're gonna do, if you have a bigger dog, let me take out the braids. And you can definitely make more than 1 toy out of a shirt too, because I've cut mine into 2 separate sections. So if you have a few dogs, then you can just use 1 shirt and make 2 or 3 different toys. All right, so this is what it's gonna look like once you tied it together if you don't do the individual. So what you're gonna do though is you're gonna take the 3 strips, the 3 strips, and the 3 strips, and you are just gonna go ahead and start braiding. So it's gonna make a really thick braid. And if you have any tape or something, then I would recommend probably taping this to the table so that you can kind of have a little bit of resistance for it. But you're gonna do them pretty close together, so don't make it really loose. I really do think this is the part that takes the absolute longest. You gotta have some hand-eye coordination. And then whenever you get down to the bottom, because I've got some shorter links, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop right there. You're gonna take it, and you're going to try and knot it off at the bottom. Like I said, mine's different lengths, so it's a little bit harder. Push those through, and plus there's so much fabric that's a little hard. There we go. You're gonna go ahead and knot it off so that you've got a nice little braided toy. You can even cut off some of like the extras in case you don't want it, so you can just kind of cut them off a little short. I'm gonna leave mine because I'm sure my dog will like to chase it. If you have a bigger dog, you may want to use a thicker shirt. It's gonna be a little bit harder to tie knots into, but it'll be a little bit more durable. This one's very soft, so it's gonna be perfect for my little 5-pound Chihuahua. So I hope you had a fantastic time making these with me. I know I absolutely loved them. Like I said, we still have some more kits here, and you can use shirts at home. You can use fabric if you don't have any shirts that you want to cut up. So I would love to see what y'all create if you want to send us a picture, and I hope you have a great day, and we will see you next week. Bye.